Hello, welcome to my channel, Esoteric Cloud Surfer. In this channel, we ride esoteric clouds. And what is an esoteric cloud? Esoteric cloud is a lighter vehicle, a lighter creation of your spirit, that it's also on a higher frequency and vibration, and is also less dense than the realm that we are living in right now. So, when we ride a esoteric cloud, when our spirit enters a esoteric cloud that our spirit itself created, or our spirit can enter in esoteric cloud that others spirits have created before our spirit entered into it. It's a lighter vehicle, alright? It's a lighter spaceship that the realm that you are living in right now. So, our spirit can enter it from our own body right now, because we are a spirit living inside of a body, and because the esoteric cloud is lighter also than the body that we are living in right now. When we enter the esoteric cloud, we can fly above or float above to higher realms of existence, more expanded realms of existence, right? Okay. And today, I just wanna talk about some things, just express myself a little bit, do a bit of wait a minute, do a bit of rumbling talk, do a little bit of free talk, and do a little bit of um, just saying my own expression, interpretations of various things, alright? So, I'm looking around, but I think I forgot something. I'll get it in a second. Yeah, I'm back. So, today is Sunday. It's a day of the sun. It's a day where we should pay. Now, it's not should, because that's how you don't use astrology. It's like today is this a day, is the alignment, this specific alignment. So I should do this. I have to do this. That's also, it's not a lie to say that, but it's not the best way to use astrology. The best way we can put into words is like, today is Sunday, so the things that I can do, that can work the best, or will play out the best way, is paying attention to my creativity, do some creative endeavors, clean the house, clean your space, and pay attention to your own creative force, creative energies, creative manifestations, alright? Let me drink some water. And also, the sun is the desire, or gives off the desire, or it influences us to have our own perspective of the world around us. Because how can we see the world around us? Is when the light of the sun reflects on those things and it reaches our eyes, right? But our own sun, the light of our own sun, is the light that receives, or that decodifies, that interprets, that feels the light that we receive from the exterior world. I'm sorry. And that's going to depend on your own sun sign, of or your own sun sign. Yes. but we receive the sunlight from the same sun. And so we get the same desire, but then we do it on our own unique individual way. So, but the sun is our actions, our expressions, how we perceive the world consciously, and it's our ego, our individuality, when we feel that we are on our mightiest, highest point. Okay? So, in this day, I'm telling you now, I'm having a very good Sunday. I meditated in the morning. I I'm usually a vegetarian, but I don't like to say I'm a vegetarian. I'm myself. Like I do some heart. It comes from the heart. You can check it out on my Instagram page, Esoteric Cloud Surfer as well. So I'm not a painter. I do some farming, but I'm not a farmer. I um, I eat vegetable. I have a vegetable based diet, but I'm not a vegetarian. I'm myself. I'm a spirit. I'm no thing, no shape and form. And the things that I do not define me. At the most, how I do it defines me. But even so, how I do it is strictly correlated to my spirit, how my spirit do it. All right. So I'm not none of those things. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not an artist. I'm not a painter. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a cat owner. My cat is being a cat somewhere around the room. Okay, but today I ate a mollusk. It was very good. I intended to look up the name before starting recording, but I ended up forgetting because I had to clean the space around me before I could record, and then I forgot. But it's like a cousin to the clams. Okay, it's more. It's lit. It's. I'm sorry. It's smaller. I was about to say liter, but then I thought that's not a word. That's not the right word to use. The right word to use it. And it was very good. I had like about 2 kilos. I don't know what pounds it is, all by myself. And I drank a very good rosé wine, a pink wine. That's why I'm so thirsty. And I was doing some bricolage. I was doing some housework, so I feel very good right now. I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very on my own emotions because when you eat fish or food from the sea is water, and water is your emotions. How you receive emotion and feelings of others and of yourself inside of you, and how you react and respond to it. Because the moon rules our tides, rules our moods. The moon rules Cancer. The Cancer is creating new ways to feel and to emotion the stimulus that you receive from yourself and the exterior. And today, in this Sunday, I feel very good about that. I drank some wine. I ate some very good ocean food. So I'm feeling very much on my emotions. And if you know my channel, if you know about me, you know that, or you perceive, maybe you haven't watched very much videos. Maybe you watch one or two videos, perhaps, and you might not know me very well, but maybe you feel that I'm a very logical person, a very logical being. I said it wrong, but it was right though, because we are beings of light. We are beings of light. That our light, that light, our spirit created that light, for then it enter in, or to stay in its own soft space, aka our moon, our Merkaba, and we use that light to communicate with other spirits and to come together. When a group of spirits direct their attention, aka light, to the same goal, to the same space, they can create and manifest very much faster, with more speed. Okay, and that's how you communicate as well. If something is happening, it's because you allowed it, you created it. Okay, you're not a victim, you are a creator. Um, and so I was saying, that if you don't know me very well, or if you do, I'm a very logical person. I have an Aquarius sun, a Taurus moon, and a Libra rising. So I'm very much about the masculine energy. I'm very much about thinking, about making sense, about having structure, about expressing that structure either in thought, express my thoughts, express my ideas, or express how I feel comfortable and feel safe. Though, because I have a Libra ascendant, a Libra rising, my Taurus moon it's in the 8th house. So I like to keep private how I am stable and the things that make me feel comfortable. Yeah, and because I am a Libra rising, because my spirit chose to enter this realm while the Libra constellation was going through the first house, Venus is my chart ruler. So, even though I'm a very logical person, I am a Venus boy as well. Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and my whole chart is ruled by Venus. And I also have Venus in Aquarius, conjuncting my Sun, near my Sun. So, my Sun, it's logical, and my Moon, it's logical, but I have that Venus factor playing strongly. So, I have a more feminine way, or I can do it. I don't always do it. That's completely true. But today, because we have Sun in Libra, okay, and Moon still full in Taurus right now in my time zone is 6:20 p.m. So the Taurus moon is still full in the sky. I'm looking directly to the sun, which is like in the Libra house, perhaps in the 7th house, or more so in the 6th or in the 8th house. And that is just rambling talk to say that I have some ideas in this notebook that in this Sunday with Sun in Libra I would like to express and create new ways to think and communicate about it. Okay, I have an appointment here from Dolo's live stream, I guess. That is like masonry is knowing how to use your chakras, aka build your character. So everyone, it's like you can be a mason, you just need to how to build yourself, and then if you want, use that how you know to build interiorly to build in the exterior realm, and then you build and you can use whatever you build for your own agenda to gather a group of people who are on the same frequency and vibration as yourself, and you can use those buildings to do how you see is the best way to live life, and then you attract other people. Maybe you want to control other people, whatever, but everyone can be a mason. I'm just dodging the sun is right in front of me. And then a Freemason is a mason who is free from worldviews that are imposed to him, I suppose. That means a Freemason is a person who knows how to build their chakras, how to exalt themselves using their own interior energy. They know how to build their own character in their own worldview. Because right now, major society of the modern world is living on a magic square. A magic square is a programmed, a preset, a pre-created way to perceive the world and how to live, even the way that we eat, even the way how we use a fork and a knife comes from the magic square. Like Chinese people and Asiatic people, they use chopsticks, and that's their own magic square. That's how they are familiar to eating. And even the way we build family, even the way we consider what is intelligence, what is crazy, what is normal, comes from that magic square, that preset of rules, that preset of mind structures that you accept in order to perceive reality. Okay? And the Freemason is someone who is not inside of any magic square. It has its own unique individual perspective, not attached to others or any other specific perspective of the world. And a Mason is a person who uses building skills, esoteric, to their own purpose. Exactly. Jesuit uses Masonry to trap and convert people to a specific worldview, aka Magic Square, aka religion. Alright? Okay. I have a small note here. This is like programming. Light is information. Okay? Like the new technology of fiber optics uses light to transform information. That's a very good 3D example of how light can transmit information. I have a bug here. Hello, little bug. Can you go out, please? Thank you. Frequency and vibrations can be used to transmit a specific pattern. Then that pattern makes you perceive reality on that pattern and not in your own pattern. Okay? Colors are used to transmit specific emotions. And then I have a little part there that it's you have no fault. You have no fault in the program that you are already in, because since you were born inside of it, okay, you have no fault by being in it, but it's your own responsibility, it's my own responsibility to get out of that program of mind, of perspective, of how you feel. There is certain feelings that you think it's wrong to show. That comes from the magic square as well. That comes from preset perspectives of reality as well. So it's your own responsibility to get out of that common perspective of reality, that it's common to just your geographic location as well. So it's very specific, you can easily notice it. Podes fazer, sim! But it's your own responsibility to get out, to create your own magic square, to create your own perspective of the world. And then be an individual. Spirituality is individuality. Okay? We are all artists because we already created this body. We created, as spirits, we all together created this world. We created this body that we are using right now, and we created everything. So everybody is an artist because as a spirit, for you to be even alive inside of a body is because you created that body. We have, I'm gonna roll a cigarette. We are, and that, I'm glad I remember this, because now this pointed me to a point that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. That is like in the conscious community, and I'm not blaming anyone, I'm not attacking anyone, I'm just stating what I've experiencing through using social media apps. Because in my 3D reality, in my third house reality, people are not even conscious, so I'm glad that the conscious community exists, alright? But there are some things that I don't agree with. That is not many things, but they are important. Okay, like the notion that a lot of people in the conscious community, they think that we all are one thing experiencing itself subconsciously, and that it's not true. But I understand, I understand, and I overstand why people think that way. And it's not a bad way to think, alright? It's a way to think that makes you more open to interact with the world exterior to yourself, because you see yourself in the outside. So you can actually manifest more, you can actually experience a better life. That's true, but we are not one thing experiencing itself. We are using the same thing. Okay? That's why that notion is not a bad notion, because it's very close to a truth. So we are spirits using the same template, using the same format, using the same blueprint, because we were vibing on the same frequency when we were just spirits, or when we were, why I say we, because if you are in a human body, it's because you were vibing at in the same wavelength as me. Other way, you would be a cat, a dog, a bird, a plant, or even you had been born on a different planet, based on the frequency and vibration that your spirit was vibing in when it was creating its own creations, aka your natal birth chart. Okay? By the way, if you are interested, you can request me a reading. You send me an email to diogo.aguiar.pereira, then I'll put in the description, 69 gmail.com. And I have a PayPal account. You can send, then you talk to me, we can discuss the prices. Okay, I have a fixed price, but if you are soul group, shout out to the soul group. Okay, if you are soul group, you get a discount. Okay, so you tell me if you are soul group, I will trust you, or no, it depends. But you have a discount if you are soul group, and I love doing readings, and I've done some readings, but I want to do even more readings. Okay, I want, if you are soul group, it's a great way for us to communicate and to connect, because we are all spirits using the same creations to experience life on the same frequency and vibration, aka we are all spirits using a human body, using human senses, using the same 7 chakras to experience this realm of life. My spirit created this body, your spirit created your own body, but it comes from the same template. But then we add on our own unique, individual, and unique way. That's why I'm different than you, but we are still the same being. We are still the same beam as spirits. We are creating the same light, not the same identical, but in a comprehensible, in the near wavelength of frequency and vibration, because light comes from frequency and vibration as well. And I'm looking for a lighter. I'll get one light. Diz! Podes, dá aí aquela mete no quarto. Como é que eu ver? Sim. So hello, I'm back. I'm rolling another cigarette because my girlfriend had that one that I made. That's my girlfriend, passing right there.
Onde é que é a meta teu?
Mete por aí. Estás a aparecer bem na câmera, é na boa?
Estou?
Sim. Tu perguntaste se é na boa para ti.
Sim, é na boa.
Oh, I don't even have my bracelets. It's alright, I have some crystals here, right near me. So, as I was saying, let me open the window. Yeah, now the sun is more cooler. It's more cooler. Light in being cool and in being cool. Queres um isqueiro?
Cool. Yeah.
Toma. Tens cinzeiro? Tens. So we are all artists because we already created this body and we created the world together as spirits, as a group of spirits. We created bodies and we created this world for us to experience, and we created a body, a spaceship, to experience this space. That's why it's a spaceship, because there is space between me and this phone, there is space between me and my girlfriend, there is space between me and you. And my body, my voice, my ideas are spaceships that my spirit can use to communicate with you. I can use my voice to communicate with my girlfriend, but as well I can use my feelings to communicate without using my voice. And I can communicate with you. You don't know me very well, but if we share the same ideas, we are already communicating. We created these things to communicate with ourselves. My spirit to communicate with your spirit. Because our spirits, you are a soul. You are a solo spirit. Your spirit has its own separate, unique, individual space, and it creates things to be able to communicate with other spaces, aka spirits, and to experience realities that itself created or that other spirits created. So we are here to communicate, to create, and to share experiences. Then we die. This form dies. Our spirit transforms. It expands or it contracts, depending on how you live life and how you die. And then we go back to our own individual space, like when we sleep. We go back to our own individual space and we create another body and another world, another frequency and vibration for us to experience. Because every spirit wants to be somebody. Every spirit wants to create something for itself to experience. And I need more water. I'm dry as hell. That wine got me. Também queres água? Tá. So, I'm going to pass to my next notion. Podes passar o isqueiro, faz favor. I got this.
Não, boa. E...
I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I'm having a lovely Sunday. I hope you are having a very beautiful Sunday as well. If you don't, I hope this video is bringing you good spirits, good ideas and feelings, and you can make your next Sunday good. And if you don't make the next Sunday good, you make the next one. You build sustenance, you build substance until you create the best thing you want to experience. I'm not reading these whole notions that I have. I have a lot. Okay, I have an interesting one. A specific group of Masons, aka people who know how to build up their character, those specific group of people used their ideas and their own way as a group to build up character, to spread ideology to the world, to their near location, and then it spread. That's like be a good boy, be a good girl, be a good citizen, have a good family, have a good job. Those preset perceptions of reality. According to their perspective, that would have lead to grow and ascension, dying in the right way. A Mason know how to die with good feelings and ideas on their heart and mind. That ended up in hiding and covering how to build character and knowing how to die from all of the people who didn't was a part of that specific group of individuals, aka spirits. Thus, most people ended up working for that group's worldview, not knowing that they can do it for themselves and their own way to build character and dying right, in the right way. That's real. Yeah, and I think that for right now, it's good for this video. It's 33 minutes long right now. So I will smoke the cigarette and then end this video. Maybe on Mercury Day, I was thinking about doing a live on Instagram because for some reason I cannot upload videos to Instagram. I've tried many times, not many, but sometimes, and it didn't. It it reaches half and it stops. So maybe if I can do well, do a live stream, so I can interact with some of your soul group, and we can just talk and talk about some interesting things. We can just talk about ourselves. We'll see if I'm on the right mood on Mercury Day, Wednesday. So if you enjoyed the video, watch more of my videos. If you like, I'm offering readings, as I said. I can do a painting for you as well. I want to do now. I'm on the face. I want to do my own, the things that I value for myself, because I do it. I'm painting for myself. I'm doing a new painting right now. I'm waiting for it to dry so I can paint and do some other shapes and forms. But check out my YouTube, my other videos. Check out my Instagram page, Esoteric Cloud Surfer as well. I think it has an underscore, but I think if you search Esoteric Cloud Surfer, you can find it very quickly. I have a Portuguese channel when I speak in Portuguese, but it's not developed as this one. I will do that when I have a better phone. It will be soon. Also, doing readings. I can do a painting. Also, because I have South Node in Pisces in the 6th house and I have Virgo in the 12th house, I consider myself a very good dream interpreter. I can interpret your dream. Okay, we can arrange that as well. And that's it. Esoteric Cloud Surfer doing a casual video on the Sunday afternoon, after some housework, after a good meal, after a good wine, and I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed doing this video very well. If your soul group, shout out to you. You're a beautiful spirit. You're a beautiful soul. We connect on Discord. We connect on Dolo's live streams. Okay, Dolo, if you are watching this video, shout out to you. You are a very important influence into my life. Shout out to the soul group members that I follow on Instagram. I always like to see your stories and seeing your posts. It's not the pollution that I used to see on my other account on Instagram. My esoteric cloud on Instagram is now my main account because I have Libra ascended, so my Aquarius house is in the 5th house, so my sun is there. I pay a lot of attention to my entertainment, and my entertainment is associated with social networking. Okay, so if I follow you is because I consider you a good spirit, a good influence to my mind. So thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being soul group. Thank you for the soul group. Thank you to Dolo the Pilot Man. Thank you for all of the conscious community, subconscious community, and I hope you continue having a great day. Don't forget to be an individual. Use your own energy. Use your own belief, faith, imagination / creativity for your own agenda. Don't let outside programs, outside people, outside groups use your own faith, belief, imagination / creativity for their own agenda and goals. Use it for your own goals. Be an individual. Remember that spirituality is individuality. Be aware of the current events because the current can wash you up. The tidal waves can wash your spirit to a space where your spirit doesn't want to be or your spirit feels it doesn't belong there. So your spirit begins to create shapes and forms to remind you that you're not supposed to be there and that what you consider bad luck or you having a bad life or you have a bad circumstance, that's just your spirit remember you to get out of that space, to go to a better space for yourself. But also remember that the tidal waves are the most fun ones to surf. If you surf a tidal wave, then with the speed, with the knowledge that you get from up there, from the wisdom that you get up there, you can surf to a lot of other places. So, esoteric cloud surfer surfing out. Daria in the back, check her channel. She has an amazing channel as well. And see you on the next esoteric cloud surfing. Stay well, stay an individual. Love you soul group. Love you Dolo. Stay well.